Did you know that the average person makes around 35,000 conscious decisions every single day? Now think about this. Each one of those decisions shapes your reality, influences your future, and defines your journey. Yet many of us move through life barely aware of the choices we make, feeling overwhelmed by their sheer number. Today that changes. We're diving into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to make intentional choices, focus on what truly matters, and find inner calm amidst life's chaos. But Stoicism isn't just for ancient philosophers. It's for anyone living in today's fast-paced, stressful world. Whether you're a student, a working professional, or at a major turning point in life, Stoic principles can revolutionize how you approach your day and ultimately shape your future. If you're seeking clarity in your decisions or relief from life's overwhelming pressures, this is the philosophy you've been waiting for. So if this resonates with you, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with anyone on their own journey of personal growth. Stick around until the end, even if you're a skeptic. What you're about to discover might just challenge your views and provide the tools you need to navigate life's complexities with confidence and purpose. Number 1. Embrace single-minded focus. Stoicism teaches us the transformative power of concentrating on one primary goal. By narrowing our focus, we don't just simplify life, we amplify our ability to achieve. As Marcus Aurelius famously advised, do less but do it better. This isn't about avoiding effort or responsibility. It's about channeling energy where it truly matters. When we spread ourselves thin, juggling too many goals, our efforts lose impact. But by committing fully to a single purpose, we unlock the potential of our intellect, emotions, and determination. This doesn't mean abandoning other interests or duties. It means identifying the one goal that aligns deeply with your values and ignites your passion. Maybe your goal is launching a business, writing a book, or transforming your mindset. Whatever it is, define it clearly. Write it down and place it somewhere visible. This daily reminder, a Stoic practice called premeditation, helps internalize your purpose. Align your actions with this goal by asking yourself, does this decision move me closer to what I truly want? Remember, progress is rarely a straight line. You'll face setbacks and distractions, but a focused mind helps you navigate back to your path with clarity. This approach isn't about doing everything. It's about doing one thing exceptionally well, so well it elevates your life's trajectory. Ask yourself, what is my one thing? Am I ready to commit with my full energy? Number 2, find your philosophical anchor. Life is like a ship navigating the unpredictable ocean. Storms, crashing waves, and shifting winds threaten to throw us off course. Without a steady anchor, we risk drifting aimlessly or capsizing. Stoicism offers this anchor, a timeless philosophy that steadies us by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. This principle can reshape how you approach challenges. Instead of being consumed by things beyond your control, Stoicism teaches you to redirect energy toward your inner stability. But how do you find your anchor? Begin with exploration. Dive into the works of Stoic thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. These aren't abstract ideas. They're practical guides on handling anger, managing loss, achieving success, and living with virtue. However, the journey doesn't end with reading. True anchoring comes from reflection and action. As you explore Stoic teachings, ask yourself, where have my reactions led me astray? How has my desire to control the uncontrollable caused me stress? Engage with these ideas daily. Reflect on a Stoic quote each morning or journal about its relevance at night. This transforms intellectual understanding into emotional grounding. Your anchor doesn't need to encompass all Stoic principles. It could be as simple as amor fati, embracing all that happens with acceptance, or a broader commitment to resilience. What matters is that it resonates with you personally, keeping you calm amidst chaos and steady in life's storms. By rooting yourself in a philosophy like Stoicism, you gain timeless tools for modern challenges. No matter how rough the seas are, you can chart a path to purpose, peace, and fulfillment. Number 3, double your efforts. The Stoics emphasize discipline and the idea that today's actions lay the groundwork for tomorrow's success. When you double your efforts, you're not just doing more, you're creating a ripple effect that strengthens your future outcomes. But doubling your efforts doesn't mean burning out by working harder on everything. It's about strategically focusing where your energy will have the greatest impact. Imagine learning a new skill like a language. If you study for 1 hour a day, your progress is steady. However, if you increase that to 2 hours, the results aren't merely doubled. The additional time allows you to dive deeper, retain more, and practice better. The principle of amplified effort applies to all areas of life: your career, fitness, personal growth, or any goal you value. By intensifying your focus and dedication, you don't just make progress, you achieve breakthroughs. The key here is to balance effort with mindfulness. Stoicism teaches us to approach challenges with calm persistence. Increasing your efforts should come not from frustration or urgency, but from clarity and determination. It's about embracing the process, not just the results. Every step forward, no matter how demanding, contributes to your growth, making you more disciplined, skilled, and resilient. Ask yourself, what areas of my life could truly transform if I gave more effort? Whether it's a project you're passionate about, a habit you want to build, or a skill you've been meaning to master, identify where doubling your effort can yield the most impact. Then approach this commitment with the Stoic mindset: steady, prepared for challenges, and ready to adapt. Remember, this isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Every extra ounce of effort is a long-term investment into your success. With dedication, resilience, and focus, your results won't just improve, they'll multiply, propelling you closer to your aspirations. So take a moment today. Where can doubling your effort truly change your life? Accept the challenge and watch your potential unfold. Number 4. Visualize the path. Imagine you're striving for a significant milestone, a promotion, for example. Don't just focus on the moment of triumph, visualize the entire journey. Picture the long hours, the difficult projects, and the inevitable obstacles like disagreements or self-doubt. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you equip yourself with resilience and strength. You become less likely to falter when challenges arise because you've already confronted them in your mind. Visualization in Stoicism is not limited to hardships. It also involves vividly imagining success. See yourself navigating tough situations with wisdom and composure, embodying the Stoic virtues of patience and clarity. Picture the satisfaction and growth that comes from reaching your goal. This balanced approach, a mix of anticipating difficulties and envisioning triumph, serves as both preparation and motivation, keeping you grounded yet driven. To incorporate this into your routine, set aside a quiet moment each day to reflect on your goals. Visualize the potential setbacks, and then imagine yourself overcoming them with calm and strategic actions. Shift your focus to the ultimate success, what it feels like to achieve your objective and the positive impact it will have. This mental rehearsal fortifies your determination and clarifies your purpose, transforming vague aspirations into actionable steps. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum, anticipating and preparing for challenges, while also fostering optimism about your capability to succeed. By visualizing both the path and the pitfalls, you create a mental blueprint for success. It's not about dwelling on fears or indulging in fantasies. It's about preparing your mind to navigate reality with confidence and poise. So, ask yourself, what is the goal you're working towards? Take the time to visualize not only the destination but also the journey, ensuring you're mentally prepared for both triumphs and trials. In doing so, you strengthen your resolve and make your pursuit more intentional and resilient. Number 5. Plan the day before it starts. Why is planning so crucial, especially through the lens of Stoicism? It's not just about reacting calmly to whatever life throws at you. It's about taking proactive control of your time and energy. The Stoics emphasized living intentionally, avoiding randomness or being dictated by external circumstances. By planning your day the night before, you set the stage for deliberate actions that align with your goals, ensuring you're the master of your day, not a servant to its chaos. To begin, take a few minutes each evening to reflect on the next day. Identify your key tasks and priorities, particularly those that align with your long-term objectives. Write them down. This act transforms fleeting thoughts into tangible commitments. Writing clarifies your intentions, ensuring your focus is purposeful and grounded. But planning goes beyond creating a simple to-do list. A Stoic approach includes anticipating potential obstacles and mentally preparing for them. If you have a challenging meeting or a critical project milestone, rehearse your approach in advance. Think about the principles that will guide your responses and how you'll maintain composure and focus regardless of external pressures. This mirrors the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, mentally rehearsing difficulties to build resilience. Additionally, consider the structure of your day. Stoicism values the economy of effort, doing what matters most when you're at your best. Are you a morning person? Schedule your most demanding tasks during peak energy times. Organizing your day in this way is a form of self-respect and self-awareness that is deeply aligned with Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to include moments for reflection in your plan. Marcus Aurelius, a towering figure in Stoicism, committed to regular self-examination through journaling. Build in time to assess your progress, evaluate your actions, and realign your efforts with your broader values. Whether this reflection happens in the morning, at midday, or before bed, it strengthens your sense of purpose and ensures you're continually growing. By planning your day the night before, you're not just organizing tasks, you're embodying a Stoic mindset of intentionality and preparation. This habit not only enhances productivity but also fortifies your ability to remain composed and focused, no matter what the day brings. Number 6. Cultivate an action bias. The Stoics emphasized action over endless deliberation or planning. Marcus Aurelius famously urged, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The message is simple: stop overthinking and start embodying your principles through consistent, purposeful actions. Developing an action bias begins by recognizing the moments when you hesitate or procrastinate. Ask yourself, what's holding me back? Often, the culprits are fear of failure, perfectionism, or a lack of clarity. The Stoic approach to overcoming these barriers is to focus on what is within your control, your efforts and decisions. You may not control the outcome, but you always control your choice to act. Start by setting small, actionable goals each day. These tasks shouldn't just keep you busy, but should align with your larger goals and values. Making these actions habitual is key. Stoicism isn't about grand occasional gestures. It's about the virtue in consistent small actions that build resilience and character over time. A powerful Stoic principle to embrace here is memento agere, remember to act. Use this phrase as a mantra when indecision or lethargy strikes. Let it remind you that taking action is always within your power, and it's the most effective way to break through inertia. At the same time, balance urgency with mindfulness. Acting doesn't mean rushing into decisions recklessly. It's about avoiding the trap of overthinking and paralysis, where potential progress is lost in a sea of hypotheticals. The Stoics also remind us of life's brevity through the phrase memento mori, remember you must die. This isn't meant to be grim but to motivate. Life is finite, and every moment spent delaying action is a moment you won't get back. Act with purpose, as if your time is precious, because it is. By cultivating an action bias, you align your daily choices with Stoic wisdom, transforming hesitation into momentum and intentions into achievements. Number 7, stay in your own lane. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is that true peace comes from within. It's about understanding and mastering our own actions, thoughts, and responses, not relying on external validation or comparing ourselves to others. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded us to focus on our own lives, striving to improve ourselves each day without being distracted by the perceived successes or behaviors of others. He believed that living in harmony with ourselves is the path to virtue and fulfillment. How do you stay in your own lane? It starts with a clear understanding of your values, goals, and your definition of success. What are you working towards? What matters most to you in life? When you have answers to these questions, it becomes easier to resist the temptation to veer off course by looking at someone else's journey. Their success or achievements may seem appealing, but it's important to remember that you are on your own unique path. Another key element is self-awareness. A core practice in Stoicism is being mindful of when you catch yourself comparing your progress to others. Envy can easily creep in when you see others achieving things that you desire, but Stoicism teaches us to use these moments as opportunities for reflection. Instead of feeling envious, you can reaffirm your commitment to your own journey. Keep in mind that every individual has their own challenges and triumphs, many of which are invisible to outsiders. Gratitude is another essential tool. Being grateful for where you are and for what you've already achieved helps you stay grounded and focused on your own progress. It prevents dissatisfaction from creeping in and keeps you from feeling as if you are lacking compared to others. Reflecting on your blessings regularly anchors you in the present and keeps you from getting lost in comparisons. Finally, shift your focus to competing with yourself, not others. Aim to be better than you were yesterday, last month, or last year. This self-referential benchmarking is not only more practical but also more fulfilling. It ensures that you remain focused on continuous improvement, which is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. By staying in your own lane, you maintain momentum and cultivate an authentic path of personal growth. Number 8, commit fully to your projects. In Stoicism, commitment isn't just about the effort you put in, it's about aligning your actions with your values and your rational understanding of the world. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, frequently discussed the importance of fully committing to a role or task. He emphasized that once we choose to take on a role, whether as a student, leader, or craftsman, we should dedicate ourselves to performing the duties of that role to the best of our abilities. Why is full commitment essential, and how can we apply this in a practical way? Firstly, when you commit fully to a project, you allocate the necessary time, energy, and focus. This concentration doesn't just increase your likelihood of success, it also deepens your engagement with the task, creating a fulfilling experience. As you engage deeply with your work, you discover more about your strengths, weaknesses, and your capacity for growth. To start, before committing to any project, take time to ensure it aligns with your larger goals and values. Stoicism advocates for deliberate action. You should only commit to projects that truly matter to you. Once you've made that decision, eliminate distractions. Create an environment that helps you focus and flourish, whether that means setting boundaries, optimizing your workspace, or dedicating specific times to the project. Another Stoic approach to commitment is to reflect on the impermanence of opportunities. Marcus Aurelius advised us to live as if each day were our last, not in a rush, but with the purpose of maximizing our time. This sense of urgency helps fuel commitment and pushes us to make meaningful progress. It's also important to regularly monitor your progress and reassess your commitment. Are you on track? Are the methods you're using working effectively? Stoicism teaches the virtue of adaptability. Commitment doesn't mean inflexibility. If something isn't working, adjust your approach while keeping your ultimate goal in sight. Finally, celebrate small victories along the way. Commitment can be demanding, and recognizing the milestones you've achieved boosts morale and strengthens your resolve. By acknowledging your progress, you renew your energy and reinforce your commitment, fueling your drive for the next phase of the project. Number 9. Purge distractions. Distractions are everywhere. From the constant pings of social media notifications to the clutter in our physical and digital workspaces. Even mental distractions like holding on to past grievances or worrying about future anxieties can pull us away from our true purpose. The Stoic approach to distractions isn't just about avoidance. It's about cultivating a life so filled with purpose and reasoned action that there simply isn't room for what doesn't matter. So how do we begin purging unnecessary distractions? Start by identifying them. Take a day or even a week to notice what takes up your time but doesn't add value or bring you joy. This could be mindless social media scrolling, engaging in pointless gossip, or attending redundant meetings that could have been emails. Once you've identified your distractions, begin the process of elimination. Set strict boundaries or rules for engagement. For example, you might decide to check social media only once a day, or turn off notifications during work hours. A Stoic would advise practicing self-control and discipline as you implement these boundaries. It's about strengthening your ability to say no to impulses that steer you off course. Remember, every moment spent on a distraction is a moment stolen from your true goals. Purging distractions also involves simplifying your life. Declutter your workspace to create a more focused environment. Streamline your daily routines to reduce decision fatigue. Stoicism teaches us to love simplicity because it frees us from unnecessary stress and distractions that complicate our lives. Another powerful Stoic practice is the periodic reflection on the impermanence of life, known as memento mori asterisk. Remember you must die. This isn't meant to be morbid but motivational. It's a reminder that our time is limited, and we should focus on what truly matters: personal growth, loved ones, and passions, letting go of the rest. Lastly, embrace the Stoic exercise of voluntary discomfort. Challenge yourself to live without certain comforts or distractions for a period of time. This not only reinforces your discipline but also shows you how many things you consider essential are in fact dispensable. By purging distractions, you regain control over your time and can redirect your focus on what truly matters. Number 10. Learn from those who've walked the path. Why is learning from others so crucial? Simply put, it accelerates our own journey toward wisdom and effectiveness. By studying the lives and teachings of those who have successfully navigated challenges similar to our own, we can avoid common pitfalls and apply proven strategies in our own lives. So how do we effectively learn from the experienced? Start by identifying mentors or figures, both contemporary and historical, who resonate with your aspirations. These could be leaders in your field, authors of books that have inspired you, or historical figures whose lives represent the virtues you wish to embody. Once you've identified these figures, dive deep into their stories. Read their writings, study their decisions, and reflect on the principles that guided their lives. Stoicism teaches us the practice of turning knowledge into action. It's not enough to passively absorb information. You must actively integrate these lessons into your daily life. For instance, if you admire how a mentor navigated a challenging career transition, analyze the steps they took, the mindset they adopted, and then map out how you can apply these insights to your own career challenges. Engage with the communities these figures belong to or have influenced. Many wisdom traditions, including Stoicism, thrive in community contexts, where ideas are shared, debated, and lived out. Participating in forums, attending lectures, or joining local groups can provide you with a richer understanding and greater motivation. Another Stoic practice is the examination of opposites. Study not only successes but also failures. Learn from both what your predecessors did right and what they did wrong. This balanced view helps you develop a more nuanced understanding and prepares you for the complexity of real-life situations. Finally, maintain humility throughout this process. The goal is not to mimic your role models, but to learn from their essence. Stoicism places great emphasis on the internal development of character and wisdom, rather than external imitation. Therefore, adapt the lessons to your context, ensuring they align with your values and life circumstances. By learning from those who've walked the path before you, you gain valuable insights that empower you to navigate your own journey with wisdom and confidence. Number 11. Adjust your expectations. Often our disappointment stems not from our failures but from mismatched expectations. When we expect things to go a certain way and they don't, we experience frustration, anger, or sadness. The Stoic approach teaches us to prepare for various outcomes and to find contentment regardless of the situation. This doesn't mean lowering your standards or not caring about results. It means preparing yourself for any reality and focusing on maintaining your virtue in every scenario. So, how can we effectively adjust our expectations? Start by clearly identifying what aspects of your goals are within your control. You can control the effort you put in, the methods you choose, and your response to challenges. However, you cannot control the outcomes, the reactions of others, or unforeseen circumstances. Once you distinguish these, commit your energy to improving what is under your control and detach from the anxiety over what is not. Another Stoic method is the practice of envisioning different outcomes, including negative ones. This is known as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. For example, if you're working on a project, imagine both the success and the possibility of it not being received as well as you hope. How would you handle both situations? What would you learn? How would you proceed? By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you build emotional resilience and flexibility. Moreover, adjust your expectations in your daily routines. While it's good to be optimistic, also be realistic about what can actually be achieved. This balances your drive for productivity with the acceptance of life's unpredictability, an essential Stoic balance. It's also important to keep reflecting on and adjusting your expectations as you gain more information and experience. This continuous recalibration not only keeps your plans realistic, but also keeps you mentally prepared for any changes. This adaptability is celebrated in Stoicism, seen as essential for maintaining equanimity. Number 12. Delegate wisely. Delegation is not just about offloading tasks. It's about recognizing that your time has limits and your abilities have bounds. Stoics teach us the importance of understanding our capabilities and limits. By delegating tasks that others can perform equally well or better, you free up your own resources to focus on areas where you can make the most impact. So, how do you delegate wisely? Start by assessing your tasks and identifying which ones require your unique skills and which can be handled by others. This might require some upfront investment in training or mentoring, but the payoff in terms of freed up time and increased overall productivity can be substantial. However, Stoicism also teaches us about the importance of doing things with intention. When you delegate, do it with the intention of not only lightening your load, but also fostering growth and responsibility in others. This means choosing the right person for the task, one who can either already do it well or who will benefit from the learning opportunity. Furthermore, wise delegation involves clear communication. You need to convey your expectations, the scope of the task, and the standards to which the work should be performed. This not only ensures that the job is done well, but also respects the autonomy and capability of the person taking on the responsibility. It's also important to monitor and provide feedback. Stoicism doesn't advocate for detachment from the tasks you delegate. Instead, it suggests a rational engagement where you provide feedback and guidance, ensuring the delegated tasks serve the larger goals efficiently. And remember, delegation is not just a task management strategy, it's a trust-building exercise. By delegating wisely, you show trust in your team's abilities, which can boost morale and foster a more collaborative and motivated environment. This not only enhances productivity, but also builds a more resilient and adaptable team. Lastly, reflect on the outcomes of delegation, both the successes and areas for improvement. This reflection will help you hone your delegation skills over time, making you a more effective leader and a more balanced Stoic. It's about harmonizing the wise oversight of tasks with the practical necessity of managing your finite resources effectively. Number 13. Build and optimize your systems. Why is building and optimizing systems so essential? Stoic philosophy teaches us to create order out of chaos, bring reason to our daily tasks, and align our actions with our deeper values. By establishing strong systems, we reduce the need for constant decisions and the fatigue that comes with them. Systems allow us to channel our energy towards higher pursuits like personal growth and the betterment of society. So how do we go about building these systems? Start with your daily routines. Assess the tasks that take up your time and energy. What can be automated? What can be simplified? For instance, if you spend a lot of time managing emails, could you create a system of filters and labels that makes the process more efficient? If you're constantly distracted by decision-making, can you establish a routine that prioritizes your tasks before the day begins? After setting up these systems, the next step is optimization. This is a continuous process that requires you to regularly review how the systems are working and make adjustments as needed. The Stoics were advocates for self-examination and adaptation, suggesting that as we grow and our circumstances change, so too should our methods. One practical approach to optimization is the feedback loop. Implement a system, then monitor the results and gather feedback, either from yourself or others involved. Are the systems providing the expected benefits? Are there bottlenecks or new challenges that have arisen? Use this feedback to tweak and improve the system. Remember, the goal is not to set up perfect systems initially, but to evolve them over time. It's also vital to focus on the scalability of your systems. As your responsibilities or goals grow, can your systems handle increased demands? A good system is not just effective, it's also resilient and adaptable. For example, if you manage a team, are your communication channels effective only for the current team size, or are they scalable for future growth? Finally, incorporate Stoic virtues into your systems. Let wisdom guide the design of your systems, ensuring they are thoughtful and geared toward true needs. Let justice inform their implementation, ensuring they serve not just your good, but the common good. Let courage drive you to implement systems that may initially seem challenging but have long-term benefits. And let temperance show in the balance of your systems, ensuring they provide structure without stifling creativity and flexibility. Number 14. Surround yourself with excellence. Seneca advised, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." This guidance holds true today and highlights the importance of being selective about our associations. Surrounding yourself with excellence means actively choosing to spend time with individuals who embody the virtues and achievements you aspire to. This isn't about seeking perfection in others, but rather about finding those who strive for personal growth, excellence, integrity, and perhaps most importantly, wisdom. So how do we practically surround ourselves with excellence? Start by identifying the qualities you value most. Do you admire resilience, creativity, ethical behavior, or a particular skill set? Once you pinpoint these qualities, seek out individuals who exhibit them. This could be through professional networks, mentorship programs, clubs, or online communities dedicated to your areas of interest. Next, engage actively with these communities. Participation could range from attending meetings, contributing to discussions, or collaborating on projects. Each interaction is an opportunity to learn and absorb from those you admire. Remember, it's not just about observing, it's about engaging in meaningful ways that foster your own growth. Moreover, consider the broader influences in your life, such as the books you read, the media you consume, and the conversations you engage in. Make a conscious choice to feed your mind with content that is enriching and uplifting. For instance, reading biographies of great leaders or listening to podcasts that focus on personal development can also help you surround yourself with excellence in a broader sense. In addition, fostering relationships with individuals who challenge you can accelerate your personal and professional growth. These relationships often push us out of our comfort zones, prompting us to question our perspectives and strive for better. This can be uncomfortable, but as Stoicism teaches, discomfort is often a precursor to growth. It's also vital to reciprocate in these relationships. Stoicism teaches the importance of mutual support and the development of community. Strive to offer the same level of excellence and support to others that you seek from them. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your own commitment to personal excellence. Finally, reflect regularly on the influence your social circle has on you. Are you more motivated, more focused, more ethical? If the influence is positive, continue to nurture these relationships. If not, it may be time to seek out new connections that align better with your values and aspirations. Number 15. Flow with the current. Life is full of unexpected events, changes, and challenges. Attempting to resist or control everything is not only futile but can lead to significant distress and frustration. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to align ourselves with the reality of our situations, adapting and responding with rationality and resilience. So how do we practically flow with the current? Start by practicing acceptance daily. When faced with a situation that you cannot change, instead of reacting with resistance, pause and remind yourself of the Stoic dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us and others are not. Focus your energy on your responses, which are within your control, rather than the situation itself. Next, cultivate flexibility in your plans and expectations. While it's important to have goals and strategies, be prepared to adjust them as circumstances evolve. This flexibility allows you to remain effective and purposeful, even when external conditions change unexpectedly. For instance, if a project you're working on takes an unexpected turn, instead of lamenting the change, explore the new opportunities it might present. Another key aspect of flowing with the current is to develop resilience. Stoicism doesn't just teach passive acceptance, but active adaptation. Strengthen your resilience by regularly exposing yourself to minor stressors and challenges, and practice responding to them with calm and reason. This builds your capacity to handle larger life currents when they arise. For example, if you manage a team, are your communication channels effective only for the current team size, or are they scalable for future growth? Finally, incorporate Stoic virtues into your systems. Let wisdom guide the design of your systems, ensuring they are thoughtful and geared toward true needs. Let justice inform their implementation, ensuring they serve not just your good, but the common good. Let courage drive you to implement systems that may initially seem challenging but have long-term benefits, and let temperance show in the balance of your systems, ensuring they provide structure without stifling creativity and flexibility. Number 14. Surround yourself with excellence. Seneca advised, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." This guidance holds true today and highlights the importance of being selective about our associations. Surrounding yourself with excellence means actively choosing to spend time with individuals who embody the virtues and achievements you aspire to. This isn't about seeking perfection in others, but rather about finding those who strive for personal growth, excellence, integrity, and perhaps most importantly, wisdom. So how do we practically surround ourselves with excellence? Start by identifying the qualities you value most. Do you admire resilience, creativity, ethical behavior, or a particular skill set? Once you pinpoint these qualities, seek out individuals who exhibit them. This could be through professional networks, mentorship programs, clubs, or online communities dedicated to your areas of interest. Next, engage actively with these communities. Participation could range from attending meetings, contributing to discussions, or collaborating on projects. Each interaction is an opportunity to learn and absorb from those you admire. Remember, it's not just about observing, it's about engaging in meaningful ways that foster your own growth. Moreover, consider the broader influences in your life, such as the books you read, the media you consume, and the conversations you engage in. Make a conscious choice to feed your mind with content that is enriching and uplifting. For instance, reading biographies of great leaders or listening to podcasts that focus on personal development can also help you surround yourself with excellence in a broader sense. In addition, fostering relationships with individuals who challenge you can accelerate your personal and professional growth. These relationships often push us out of our comfort zones, prompting us to question our perspectives and strive for better. This can be uncomfortable, but as Stoicism teaches, discomfort is often a precursor to growth. It's also vital to reciprocate in these relationships. Stoicism teaches the importance of mutual support and the development of community. Strive to offer the same level of excellence and support to others that you seek from them. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your own commitment to personal excellence. Finally, reflect regularly on the influence your social circle has on you. Are you more motivated, more focused, more ethical? If the influence is positive, continue to nurture these relationships. If not, it may be time to seek out new connections that align better with your values and aspirations. Number 15. Flow with the current. Life is full of unexpected events, changes, and challenges. Attempting to resist or control everything is not only futile but can lead to significant distress and frustration. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to align ourselves with the reality of our situations, adapting and responding with rationality and resilience. So how do we practically flow with the current? Start by practicing acceptance daily. When faced with a situation that you cannot change, instead of reacting with resistance, pause and remind yourself of the Stoic dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us and others are not. Focus your energy on your responses, which are within your control, rather than the situation itself. Next, cultivate flexibility in your plans and expectations. While it's important to have goals and strategies, be prepared to adjust them as circumstances evolve. This flexibility allows you to remain effective and purposeful, even when external conditions change unexpectedly. For instance, if a project you're working on takes an unexpected turn, instead of lamenting the change, explore the new opportunities it might present. Another key aspect of flowing with the current is to develop resilience. Stoicism doesn't just teach passive acceptance, but active adaptation. Strengthen your resilience by regularly exposing yourself to minor stressors and challenges, and practice responding to them with calm and reason. This builds your capacity to handle larger life currents when they arise. It's also useful to adopt a mindset of curiosity and openness. View changes and challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than obstacles. This shift in perspective can transform your experience of events, turning what might be a negative experience into a valuable one. Moreover, engage in regular reflection and meditation. Reflect on instances where you successfully flowed with the current, as well as times when you resisted and faced difficulties. Use these reflections to reinforce the benefits of acceptance and the practical applications of Stoic teachings in your life. Finally, maintain a supportive community that embraces similar values. Sharing your experiences with others who practice Stoic principles can provide both support and inspiration. It can also offer practical advice on how to flow more effectively with the currents of life. And that wraps up our journey through 15 transformative Stoic strategies. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about making progress every day. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and practical advice. Let us know which strategy resonated with you the most in the comments below. Keep applying these principles in your daily life, and continue your path toward personal growth. Thanks for watching Virtual Stoic, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep living intentionally and with wisdom.